fire moving up and down, out of control. Feel the sweet desire, let the music start to free your soul. Feel the serpent fire moving up and down, out of control. Feel the sweet desire, let the music start to free your soul. Feel the serpent fire moving up and down and out of control. Feel the sweet desire, let the music start to free your soul. Feel the serpent fire moving up and down, out of control. Feel the sweet desire, let the music free your soul. Let the music start to free your soul. Cause I'm out of control. Here I am, here I go. Watch me now, I'm out of control. Here I am, here I go. Watch me now, I'm out of control. Tonight is the night, I'm shining bright. I'm gonna dance into the light. Feeling the flow, get ready to go higher and higher. I'm out of control, out of control. Higher and moving up and down, out of control. Feel the sweet desire, let the music start to free your soul. Feel the serpent fire moving up and down, out of control. Feel the sweet desire, let the music start to free your soul. Feel the serpent fire moving up and down and out of control. Feel the sweet desire, let the music start to free your soul. Feel the serpent fire moving up and down, out of control. Feel the sweet desire, let the music free your soul. Let the music start to free your soul. Cause I'm out of control, out of control. Higher and higher. control. Feel the sweet desire. Let the music start to free your soul. Feel the second fire moving up and down out of control. Feel the sweet desire. Let the music start to free your soul. Feel the second fire moving up and down and out of control. Feel the sweet desire. Let the music start to free your soul. Feel the second fire moving up and down out of control. Feel the sweet desire. Let the music free your soul. Let the music start to free your soul. Cause I'm out of control. Out of control. Higher and higher. Higher and higher. Here I go, watch me now, I'm out of control. Here I am, here I go, watch me now, I'm out of control. Out of control,
I am in control.
out of control.
What a blessed afternoon. Good day. Which part of the globe, wherever you find yourself, is Coffee Chat with Papa Law Perfect. Today I have a very special woman, a woman of substance,
I'm gonna dance and
a woman of intellect and intelligence.
get ready to go.
She's in the person of Dr. Madalene Chan, all the way in the United Kingdom. The British ladies are here. It's going to be a wonderful time. All right, 27 minutes on top of the hour, 2 p.m. GMT in the studios of Papa Law Radio. We're streaming live on www.modernghana.com, online radiobox.com. I want you to hit the share button, share the message on your page, on your timeline. Send the link to your friends. Tell your friends it's time for Coffee Chat with Papa Law Perfect. Show produced by Juji. My co-host Nanaba Anan, Lady Kenzie. We're gonna have a nice time on radio. So we're transmitting live from the studios of Papa Law Radio. Or Hiniba Kofi Prince, the PhD holder at Papa Law Media.
Down out of control.
David Santos,
The music starts to
another team player. Wonderful guys. You're doing well.
out of control.
Keep it up.
The sweet desire.
All right, so Dr. Madalene Chan is already in the building.
Feel the sweet desire. Let the music start to free your soul.
Award songwriter, artist,
Up and down out.
novelist, producer, co-host, presenter, creator of Star Child Universe.
Let the music start.
He's been awarded Women of Heart, WOHA, 2020-2022. Awarded title Dr. Madalene Chan, 2021 trustee for World Journeys Day, Benevolent Charity, World Mental Health, and newly appointed UK representative for the International Humanity Chamber of Commerce, IHCC, 1929, WCHHDO1, 1999-61.
Here I go. Watch me now. I'm out of control.
Music played at the background
Here I go.
was composed, written,
Me now.
and produced
Out of control.
by Dr. Madalene Chan. Good afternoon from Ghana. How are you doing?
Good afternoon, Ghana.
Ghana and Africa.
Ghana and Africa.
That's right. How much
I'm from
time?
the UK.
Yeah. What's the time in UK? 3 something,
The
right?
time in the UK
It's 3:30.
now
3:30.
nearly 4 o'clock. Well,
That's right.
actually 22.
That's
20
right.
to 4.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's amazing. It's
But it's warm.
It's 2:30 here in Ghana, and we are enjoying the weather.
Oh, what's the weather like in
Um,
Ghana?
it's a bit cloudy and sunny at the same time, intermittently. I mean, you have the cloudy weather and then the sunny weather.
Yeah.
So we are enjoying the weather here.
It's very similar in the UK right now.
That's
It's
amazing.
cloudy and then it gets sunny and then when the sun comes out, ooh, it's blistering.
That's right. That's right.
Very
That's right.
strange.
So how are you doing? How is the UK, the family and everyone?
Yeah, UK is a wonderful place. Lots of places to see and family's good. And I was working this morning because every morning I work. And
That's right.
I love to go out to work because it helps me to stay in the present moment.
That's right.
And in the lines of my line of work, especially in the restaurant business and front of house,
That's right.
you have to be aware all the time. So that's why I do it, because
Wow.
it trains me to be in the present moment.
That's right. That's right. You're a woman of many faces. You are multifaceted. What's your secret? Tell us. You are a songwriter. You're a novelist. You're a producer, co-host. You co-host most of the TV shows and radio shows. You're a presenter. You're a creator, content creator. How are you able to do all this at the same time?
Well, I've always been a creative. I've been in the music industry for a good 3 decades.
Wow.
And I came away from the music industry to then go into teaching. And from teaching, you know, when you want to do something in your life and you start writing it down, vision board, and then you start to meet the people that are going to help you
That's right.
onto that platform of learning. And that's basically what I always listened to, my creative heart, my inner intuition. That's all I've done in my life. Always. And that doesn't necessarily mean sometimes it's been a good decision, because sometimes it hasn't, as we're all learning
That's right.
throughout life. But I would say, actually, you know what, Dr. Lawrence, I've got to be really truthful with you. I've never really held down a job that is like 9 to 5. I've never had that. I've always been a creative. And with that, of course, when you're a creative, you're not necessarily going to have a good stream of income. It's very much.
That's
in
right.
fact, in this business, in this creative business, it takes a long time to get established. And if you want to be in for it, if you want to be in just for the money, then you got to forget it. You have to forget it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So
Amazing.
that's why.
In as
That's
much
all
as we want to work, we also concentrate on making money out of it as well. I can see a beautiful CV here. Madalene Chan, LLCM. You are an internationally renowned vocalist, having performed as Maddie Loveday and Dasha.
Yes.
Tell me about it. Maddie Loveday.
Yes, well, with Maddie Loveday, after I won in Malta, there was the Malta Music Awards.
Wow.
And I won the best foreign act over there for R&B.
Wow.
So it was myself and Dimal, who was a Russian rap artist. And we got together and we started working, and it took us a good 2 years before we got recognized over there. And we started to bring some good hip-hop dance productions.
That's right.
And then we got selected. From there was a big Malta Music Awards, and then someone spotted me there, and I got signed by a management company over here in the UK, and a dance production company, Soul Shaker, who have been behind a lot of #1 hits, a lot of #1 hits. So I got signed to them, and I got a number. I got signed to them, and I got a dance hit from it called "Follow Love." and it went to number 7 in the charts, in the Billboard charts.
Wow, wow.
Follow Love. But that was back in 2013. That's quite a bit far back
That's
now,
right.
really.
Wow. All right, so with your permission, I will want to read your bio or your profile. I want to profile you, and it's a whole it's a whole thesis. So let me do my possible best and read your bio. Okay, so Madalene Chan, LLCM, is an internationally renowned vocalist, having performed as Maddie, Loveday, and Dashan, with extensive experience in voice coaching and teaching the art of songwriting. She studied vocal teaching, songwriting, art history, and musical performance with the Berklee College of Music, United States of America, the Open University, UK. She gained her higher qualifications in contemporary music performance with the University of West London. She was one of the original members of the 90s UK hit band Steps, supported other artists on tour such as Sonny Act, Bedlam, A Go Go, and went on to have a successful solo career as artist Maddie Loveday. She reached top positions in dance and club music charts, which reached number 7 in the Billboard dance chart with her hit single Follow Me. Madalene was the first ever foreign act to win a Malta Music Award in 2010, and she supported Peter Andre at the 2013 edition. She has appeared regularly at music concerts and talent competitions across Europe and Asia, both as performer and or as panel judge. Recently, she appeared on ALB UK TV this year, December 2020, celebrating her creative life as singer, songwriter, artist, and children's novelist and musical script writer for Star Child. Madalene was awarded from Women of Heart Awards, December 2020, the title Divine Feminism Award. January 2021, Madalene was then selected as a UK ambassador for Women of Heart Foundation, where she helps women and young girls from abused backgrounds to find their soul voice to empower themselves. Her new music video, A Song for You, was broadcasted on AATM TV on Sky TV for the whole of July 2021. Madalene appeared on Rapping with DJ Jacqueline program United States of America Global TV and Radio. Celebrate Great Britain Royally Rich Show with guest presenters Ian Turner and Helena Child. This was on the 18th of August for their episode 17 about works of Madalene as a creative and her passions of creativity, on all her books and her career as a pop dance artist and a singing tutor. Madalene was interviewed in 25th August 2021 by American TV and radio host Jacqueline Quebec of her hit show Rapping with Dr. Jacqueline, TV USA Global, and Business Talk Radio for her show In the Name of Love. Madalene is personally being interviewed by Dr. Jacqueline for her works on Star Child, the book, and the musical. Awarded honorary doctorate in humanitarianism and conflict response by Vice Chancellor Professor Garland J. Nolan of the Theophany University 2021. So this title is Dr. Madalene Chan. Dr. Madalene Chan has written course and content and now collaborated with Dr. Jacqueline of Global TV, United States of America, where they run courses based on power of effective listening of the union of breath and voice, moving from a third mindset to feet D, facing the shadows of self, and learning intuition of the heart through divine love. November 2021 up to present. Single release of the first release of songs to follow for award-winning entrepreneur, publisher R.J. Moore about his life in style of rock and blues. Single, It Could Be You, released in America 4th June 2022 with Miles Finch and Maddie Loveday, which is now being part of a big film, Resilience, released 2024. So it's a whole thesis. So tell me about yourself briefly. Who is Dr. Madalene Chan?
Oh my gosh, Dr. Lawrence is
That's
like
right.
a shopping list.
A whole shopping list. I'm just
I would call it
done
a
with
shopping
one
list.
page. So go ahead. Tell me about yourself.
Right, okay. Well, I've always followed my heart. I've always followed creativity. I always co-create with the creator, and with that, it magnetizes people and events and experiences that allows me to experience what I have always envisioned
That's right.
for that creative project. And I just love to do it all. I'm what you call a creative soul heart awakened. And that's what I aim to do, my mission in this life. Because I have experienced creativity in all different spectrums, in film and music, and also with being creative about life. That's the secret, you see, Dr. Lawrence. It's not just about going for your dreams. It's also creativity. It's also about nature.
That's right.
It's also about how everything is alive. And everything is connected. And that's how I managed to balance things out. Honestly, if I was only just doing the creativity, I think I would send myself crazy. I think I would have gone into a special home or something. I have to balance it out with nature by going out for a walk, admiring Mother Nature, admiring the tree kingdom, the flower kingdom, the tree kingdom, the animal kingdom.
So you are a lover of nature. You love nature.
I love nature.
I can see.
I love nature. I love crystals. I love minerals. I love elements.
Okay.
I love the angels. I love God. In every God, God is my priority.
That's right.
And I've always followed my intuition.
That's right.
Which God is in my heart. And you know what? Can I tell you something, Dr.
Go
Lawrence?
ahead. Go
When
ahead.
I was working and with Steps, which is a big boy-girl harmony group, pop group. I think everyone will know about it now.
That's right.
And they were very, very successful. If you think of ABBA in a pop context, like a pop line dancing pop type of group. And we were rehearsing in Kensington Olympia Studios. And I remember every week we were going to Epsom in Surrey to do rehearsing the songs as well. So we do the rehearsals in Epsom, Surrey, and then we do what you call a showcase. When you do a showcase, it's a showcase for record labels.
That's
where
right.
it's a special place where they book the studio and they come in as a private audience to view each pop group to see if they want to sign them on their books.
That's right.
And we did this about 2 or 3 times. And I remember I was told at the time that I have to represent Japan, even though I wasn't Japanese. I'm half Chinese, and I can't speak English.
Okay.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is, there's two parts of the industry. You can go in and be a puppet.
That's right.
And be controlled by the puppets. You are the puppet and be controlled by the puppet master. And that's fair enough if you want that kind of life. But I did try it. I went on and did a show with them, with Steps, and I went wrong, and all I wanted to do was have a drink, which was wrong, absolutely wrong. And I remember doing a prayer after, and it's like God spoke to me and says, little one, the time is not ready for you. You have to wait for the gold time.
That's right.
So if you think at 24, I'm told at 24 not to be part of this group, this pop group that just got signed by Jive Records.
That's right.
A big record label. And I had to follow my heart. So it's strange, because I wonder how many people would have gone with it because, wow, it's a big record label.
That's
wow,
right.
We're going to become famous. Wow, we're going to travel the world. We're going to be this, we're going to be this, we're going to be on MTV, we're going to be this, big festivals, this, selling records, auditoriums, big, manufactured.
That's right.
And I said no. I turned it down.
That's right. So you studied vocal teaching, songwriting, art history, and musical performance with the Berklee College of Music in the United States. So tell me, honestly, when I came across the first time we spoke, when I saw Madalene Chan, I was like, are you related to Jackie Chan, the martial artist and the actor? On a lighter note.
People that have said that to
That's
me.
right. That's right.
Actually, can I tell you a little story? In China, they have different villages where each surname belongs to. So all the Chans lived together, all the Wongs, all the Lees, all the surnames. And they were meant to marry the person who had the same surname. So maybe from way back, but directly, no.
All right. So tell me about your vocal training, songwriting, art history, and musical performance in Berklee College of Music, United States. How did the training go? How did you start, and how did you finish? And what did you learn?
Okay. It was after I've been in the industry for 2 decades.
Amazing.
And a very close friend of mine, my ex-husband actually, said, you know what, you should turn your experience into knowledge and somehow find a way to see if there's qualifications in what you've been studying. And I thought, as if there's going to be qualifications about this. But anyway, you go out there, you do the research, and the Berklee College I wasn't in the States. It was online that I studied it.
Okay.
It was online.
All right.
And then I studied with the University of the Open University. I first started with the Open University, to be honest, because think about it, I'd been away from schooling for a good 2.5 decades. That's
right.
a long time.
25
That's a long
years,
time.
yeah.
And you know what? I was so scared. I was scared to go back into education. Even though I sung in big auditoriums and this and was represented this in the music industry, I was absolutely petrified going to study for university. So what I first did was, sometimes you can go online and try out to see if you are going to have the commitment and the focus.
That's right.
Because you have to spend money because it's a loan. It's a loan when you go study. It's not a case of, oh, it's a grant and everything. No, it's a loan in the UK. So I knew that if I'm going to do a loan, I've got to know that I am able to do this. So, I mean, I would actually encourage anyone to do that, especially with the Open University, because they offer courses where you can do online 6 weeks, and then you can see how well you do, and then you can say, okay, maybe I can invest now. Because otherwise, if you invest and you're not used to doing the structure of studying, of doing referencing, different referencing and writing, writing assignments, then you have to do. It's better to do this so that you're prepared. Otherwise, it's going to be really difficult for you, for anyone. And so that's what I had to do. And thank goodness that I had someone that I could trust, that was around me, that supported me.
Okay. And interestingly, your own husband, I mean, being a source of encouragement to you, that's a great feat.
Education. I mean, if you know what, if I can do it, which I left school at 15.
That's right.
Honestly, I left school at 15 and I went to do like it was called a YTS.
Okay.
At the time, and I'm 53 now, so it was a YTS.
You don't look
back
like
then.
one. You don't look like 53. That's a blessing.
Well,
that's right.
that's because
You've taken
my
good care of
heart
yourself.
is awakened. That's Lawrence, and I've had to work. I've had to work at the dark night of my soul. I've had to really be awake. I started to wake up from 2012, and I know I'm going off track here, but I think it's really important this, because I lived a life of partying, drinking by association, leading an unhealthy life,
That's right.
and continuous,
Wow.
absolutely continuous. And you get to the point where you're going, there's got to be more to life than this. And it was just going through a lot of major stuff.
That's right.
We all go through our own major
That's
stuff
right.
and everything, and I just had to wake up and start to bring in a new way of looking at life.
That's right.
A new.
So your perspective changed
discipline.
outright after going through all those mess. You had a different view and
Yes.
perception about life. I get you.
Yes.
And our viewers are really
Yeah.
enjoying the show. Gaffer Bromley Prissy says, please kindly send my greetings to Dr. Madalene. I guess you know Prissy.
I love Gaffer. Her name is Priscilla.
That's
and
right.
she is, honestly, Dr. Lawrence, you will love her.
That's right.
She is so, she's got such a good heart. She's so clever, intelligent,
That's
and
right.
I do believe she's going to become a very a big businesswoman, entrepreneur. She's only young,
That's right.
and but she has the passion. And she goes out and asks people. She has a bravery. She's got courage.
That's right.
She's a lioness.
All right. So Gaffer, thank you very much, and we are proud of you.
Thanks, Gaffer. Thanks, Priscilla.
That's right. All right. So what inspires you to write songs? What's your inspiration?
I've always wrote songs, actually. Well, I kept singing songs that other people wrote for me, which I really liked and I enjoyed. But then
You have a good voice. I mean, you have a good vocal, voice.
Thank you. Well, you know what, Dr. Lawrence, I think that when you go through a lot of pain and suffering when you're younger, throughout your learning karmic lessons and different things that you go through, and you're not able to speak at the time of what you're truly feeling, I put that in my voice. My voice became my communication toolbox.
Okay.
It was the voice box. So I was able to put all my emotions of the whole spectrum of it all into my singing voice.
So when did you start writing songs?
Let me see. I would say about 18 years ago.
That's your own songs, not somebody writing for you. Your own song.
Yes, my own song.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
You have a beautiful CV. But your songs, what is your target audience? Target audience. Who are you targeting? The youth, the aged, the middle class, the upper class, the low class, the elite, or the uneducated? What's your target?
I would say I've gone through a whole transition. I began more about young youths, pop dance.
Okay. I guess you can dance very well. You're a good dancer, I guess.
I could do a while ago. I haven't danced for. I mean, I dance for myself. But
Okay.
as far as dancing on a stage,
Okay.
ooh, no. I mean, I've seen the girls and the young artists, and even like J Lo and that. They
That's
just
right.
have this passion. They have it in them, and they just have so much energy. No, for me, I like to dance on my own.
Okay, so your target audience, who and who do you always target? I mean, with your music.
Okay, so going back the
That's right.
target. Now I can write. I've written songs that are pop dance,
Okay.
R&B, blues, hip hop, rock, ballad, musical.
That's amazing. All these genres, you're able to, I mean, surface through all
the
these
genres.
genres. Wow,
Yes,
that's beautiful.
because now, which I didn't put that. I have a company, well, with a few other people called Songs for You, and what I believe is it's there because we want to help people bring out their story. So where they've gone from adversity to becoming a blessed, awesome life and having the journey, we are able to work that into a song of any style and genre
Okay.
anyone wishes. So the last one we did was for Robert J. Moore, who went from the streets. Literally, he was on the streets.
Okay.
He'd been banged up in jail for 17 years.
Amazing.
And he came through, went back to education, got his diplomas, got his degrees, ended up being on Forbes magazine, being a life coach, came to me and said, okay, if you're a songwriter, if you say you're a songwriter, then you've got to write a song about my life story. So I teamed up with Audi K. Barrier, who's a phenomenal lyricist. So R.J. Moore gave us this book, his actual book of his life, and he said, okay, make that into a song. I said, are you kidding me? Like a big, thick book.
That's
How
right.
on earth do you put a big, thick book into
song.
a song? So what I did,
So you have
I
to
went
do
through-
radical thinking and then do a summarized
Exactly.
song.
Oh my gosh, absolutely, Dr. Lawrence. And
That's
it's
right.
like I went through and I skimmed. Sometimes we do this at the university. You skim through the papers first. So I skimmed through and then I highlighted certain points in his life. And then I gave that to Audi. I said, Audi, okay, can you make this into poetry?
Okay.
So it had to start off as poetry. And then I went back to Robert and he said to me, I said, Robert, what type of music do you like? And he said, well, I like rock
Okay.
and I like funk as well. And I like rock with a bit of blues. And I went, wait a minute. So you want a song with 3 different genres in one song? He said, well, you told me you're the songwriter. And
That's
I went,
right.
okay, all right. I respect for this and I will have a go. So I began to look at the poetry that Audi looked at, and then I started to think about, sometimes when I look at words, poetry, certain music, I'm not a musician, but I'm a musician by my voice.
Okay.
So I have different tones and different sounds because my experience and my background, I'm able to bring this through. And so I sang it a cappella meaning I sing without the music,
That's
just
right.
the voice.
I get you.
Yeah, I'm just saying it for the viewers, that's all.
I know.
Tolerance, that's all. Just in case some young, who
Yes.
knows, there might be
It's good to
someone
educate, I
listening.
mean. Is it not?
Yeah, I always believe education is absolute vital.
That's right.
It's knowledge, it's power. So yeah, that's what I did. I looked at it and then I started to sing these different melodies, a rock melody, a funk melody, and then I thought, let's get a bit of a rap.
So you
singing
can do rap?
parts in it.
You can do rap.
I can't do rap.
I wanted to
as
put you on the
in-
spot, I mean, to do some rap for us.
No, I honestly, I can't. No.
That's right.
I would have to do singing rap. I leave that to the professionals.
That's right.
I really do, because there are so many wide spectrum of rapping,
Yes,
fast
sir.
rapping, singing rap, all kinds of different urban rap.
That's fine.
You know, so no, I know when to say that's it. I'm not going. I know where my strengths are, and I'm not going to even venture out into that.
You are a children's novelist. What do you do? Do you like children?
Yes, I used to work, which I didn't put it on my CV, but in a children's nursery.
Okay.
When I was in the UK, I worked for a children's nursery where I was working with preschoolers and toddlers. So I was always, you know what? I'm very kiddie-ish myself. I have a very child essence about myself. So when I'm with the children, and because I'm only petite, they kind of think I'm on that level as well. So it's that's what happens when you're working with children. You're on that level. You come to that level where they're at, and then you learn through play. And so from that, because I lived in Malta, I started to meet certain different characters from different walks of life that had special, unique personalities. And I thought, well, let me put this into a story. So I started to look at them to make them into different characters for Star Child. And so that's what, and basically it's
We'll talk about
Star Child.
Star Child.
Yeah,
We'll
sure.
talk about
Yeah,
that. That
yeah.
will be
So,
a major topic. So
that's what
I know you have passion
I've
for.
always been a childlike essence.
Wow, that's amazing. So let me play your music briefly, and then we'll
Okay.
come back.
Okay.
Viewers and
Wonderful.
listeners across the globe, the song or the music at the background was composed by Dr. Madalene Chan. Listen to this one.
Out of control. Feel the serpent fire moving up and down, out of control. Feel the sweet desire, let the music start to free your soul. Feel the serpent fire moving up and down, out of control. Feel the sweet desire, let the music start to free your soul. Feel the serpent fire moving up and down and out of control. Feel the sweet desire, let the music start to free your soul. Feel the serpent fire moving up and down, out of control. Feel the sweet desire, let the music free your soul. Let the music start to free your soul. Cause I'm out of control. Out of control. Higher and higher. Higher and higher. Here I am, here I go. Watch me now, I'm out of control. Here I am, here I go. Watch me now, I'm out of control. Out of control. Out of control.
minutes on top of the hour, 3 p.m. GMT in the studios of Papalo Radio. We're streaming live on www.modernghana.com, online, radiobox.com. I'm having chit-chatting with Dr. Madalene Chan on Coffee Chat with Papalo Perfect. Doc, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Lawrence. Thank you, Papa Law Radio.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
A lot of people are watching on Facebook as we speak. Currently, 70 people, live viewers,
Really?
are watching.
Wow.
It means you have a lot of following in Africa and other parts of the world. We are happy
I'm so blessed.
that a
I'm
lot
so
of people
honoured
have come online
that
to watch
Dr.
the show.
Lawrence, you asked me to come on
That's
to
right.
be interviewed.
That's right. So, how many songs have you written so far? I know
Okay,
there are
we're not going to
many.
talk about. So it's not the songs that have gone out there in the public domain. You mean
Yes,
as in
recorded and unedited, or those that are not recorded. I mean, if you
goodness,
have it off air.
recorded? I would say a good 170.
Amazing.
Because I write, I'm always writing.
170 songs. Amazing. And they are all Afro
170.
pop or hip hop or R&B. Which genre?
Oh right, yes. Pop dance,
Okay,
R&B, alternative,
that's right.
chilled ambient. I also worked with Hiroki Okano for the Pacific Blue album, which is where it's kind of chilled out music for meditation, and he needed a voice to represent the clouds of heaven. So I recorded my softer tones for Pacific Blue, which went on Blu-ray, and Hiroki is a good friend of mine, and his mission, he goes around the world and plays music for different festivals. And I remember at Glastonbury, he went there and he opened Glastonbury a few years ago, and he brought the actual embers from the Hiroshima bomb, which is on a temple on an island, and he brought the embers to Glastonbury, the main stage, and he opened the stage.
That's amazing.
With, and it's amazing how the light did not go out. The fire in the encasing did not go out, even though it traveled from from Japan all the way to London Heathrow.
Beautiful.
But he's amazing.
That's right. You were one of the original members of 90s UK hit band Steps, and you supported other artists on Sony Act, Bedlam, A Go Go, and went on to have a successful solo career. Why the break? Why did you break from UK hit band Steps?
Okay, I'm gonna just say it out.
You were an apprentice, and so you were ready for the market. That's why you left, I suppose.
Yeah, no, it was a case of I didn't want to be a puppet.
Okay.
I didn't want something. Well, not only that, it was something told me it's not my time to be part of this.
Okay.
And it just wasn't. I could see myself where I was drinking before going on stage. And I was like, because I wasn't allowed to sing live, I had to lip sync, and I have to sing live. I'm all about live.
That's right. Anyway,
Yeah.
reaching number 7 in the Billboard dance chart is a great feat. How were you able to, hit number 7 on Billboard dance chart in the UK?
Right, okay. Well, when you release a song, you have what you call 6-week pre-release.
Okay.
On that 6-week pre-release, it goes to all the DJs, and what they do is, well, agents, and they go to the DJs and say, hey, you need to play this, you need to play this. It went into the clubs, it went into... So there was because I was signed, obviously there was money behind it.
Okay.
There was money behind it. And it was marketed really well. We did the music video in Malta, and I featured a lot of my friends in there. And that's on YouTube. It got about 167,000 views. And yeah, it entered the charts, went to the Billboard charts, and I was just below David Guetta. David Guetta was two positions above me, and Paramore was as well. But the whole thing about the key to a successful single is the marketing.
That's right.
Is the way of the structure. You need your dream team, and your dream team would be your manager, would be your dance production, your music production,
That's
will
right.
be your PR. You need all these. These are so necessary.
As team players to help push your brand.
That's right.
I get it.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
amazing. And so, follow love. What was the inspiration? That hit single, Follow Love. What was the message you were portraying or putting across to your listeners and your fans?
Well, how it happened, it was so natural. I was invited. I went to Soul Shaker, Matt Myers and Warren and Jenny Donald, who are part of the Soul Shaker dance production company.
That's right.
And I went to their studio, and my manager, Rocco Buenvino, at the time said, okay, you're going to write, you're going to spend an afternoon with these guys, and you're going to come up with a song.
Wow.
He said, I want a hit song. I said, excuse me? He said, yeah, just try it.
It was incumbent
So,
upon you to bring out a song
so
that will be a
I'd never
hit.
met these guys before. I went into the room.
That's
So
right.
of course we had to kind of melt the ice a bit, talk about other things rather than the song. And then Matt goes, okay, what do you love in life? And I just said, you know what, Matt? If I could have the chance to follow love, I would do. And he went, what did you say? I said, if I could have the chance just to follow love, only follow love, then that's what I would choose. And he goes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the title Follow Love, and we're going to brainstorm between the three of us what love is in a relationship, how someone gets stronger to find their own inner power. I mean, it's not as deep as that, but that's how it came through. So then we had a writing session, because it's really good when you write with other writers, co-writers. And we came up with the Follow Love, and then Rocco said to me, you know, we need a really good music video for it. Because you're over in Malta anyway, let's make the music video over there.
That's
and
right.
then Rocco got on board Derek Hanlon, who works with celebrities in red carpet.
Rocco is a promoter or a producer?
Rocco Buenvino was the promoter for Follow Love.
Wow.
And that's why it became as well, because he was the pioneer
That's right.
behind it.
It's a hit, man. Anyway.
It was a hit. Thank you.
I can see that.
Yes, it was. Not to say I got any money, because I didn't.
That's right. So you won the first ever foreign act. You were the first to win the first ever foreign act at Malta Music Award in 2010. How were you able to get this? Go ahead.
Yeah. It was the not the first foreign act.
Okay.
It was for R&B,
Okay.
in the category of R&B.
And you were supported
Well,
by
I was-
Peter Andre. Andre.
Yeah, R&B, pop R&B. Yeah.
That's right.
Well, it's
That's right.
hip hop R&B actually. And I was working with a Russian rapper, artist, Dimal. And he was working with a Russian producer, very talented. I mean, sadly, he's no longer with us anymore. That just really. Anyway, I mean, it was a while ago, but it's just so strange how young people, when people are taken away. Anyway, let's just carry on. yeah, so I was working with him for 2 years, and we were writing in the studio, we were recording. We released about 5 or 6 singles,
Amazing.
and then the last single happened to do well at the Bay Radio.
Okay.
Which Bay Radio is a very top radio station in Malta,
That's right.
and it really charted well, and therefore it was entered in for the Malta Music Awards. And I said to Jamal, I'm not trying to put the dampers on it, but you know what? Let's, we've got this far, and we should just really be thankful for it.
That's right.
And to our surprise, wow, they say things happen for a reason. Because I hadn't seen Rocco for a while after that. This was before Follow Love. And when we were performing for the Malta Music Awards, where we won the Best R&B Act, which we were presented the award by Kanye King, who is the Mobo Awards. She's the original. She's the original, the founder and the chairwoman of Mobo Awards. So she came over to present the award. So it was so special. And it was Rocco that arranged Kanye King to come over. So that's when I met Rocco.
Okay.
I met Rocco there. Yeah, it was really weird because I hadn't seen him for ages, and it's like, whoa. So had I not been there, then I would not have met Rocco. Rocco wouldn't have seen what my voice was like, and put me in connection with Soul Shaker. So Soul Shaker, then henceforth Follow Love single was from there. You see, sometimes things happen for a reason. Of course they do, they always do, but at significant points. So it's almost the universe orchestrated this for me to be there at that precise time, to be there to win that award with Jamal, so that I could see Rocco.
That's right. Amazing. So let's talk about Star Child. Oh my goodness. That is one of your favorite babies. When I say babies, I mean some of your dreams manifested into realities. Star Child. What is the inspiration behind Star Child?
Well, I was in Malta in 2008, living in Malta, and I met this girl, Cheryl her name was, and she was always doing yoga and morning salutations and just being such a free spirit. And I loved the way, and she loved rock music, so I really connected with her, and I thought, oh, we're the Rock Sisters, you know. And then so I thought, I'm going to put a character in the book called Serafina, who is a yoga teacher and part of Star Child. And then I met someone who was more, how can I say, athletic, but for helping with water, to help with different impoverished countries to bring new water systems, cleaner water system. I forgot what it's called, but so yeah. And so then I thought, that's Malachi. I'm going to name him Malachi.
Wow.
So he's the character that is a strong leader and has fire and passion in him to say, to address the world, we need to bring and help and raise awareness. So what happens then is, because so that's how I did it initially. I was with people, different bands, kind of a hippie kind of a band, and then because I'm quite how can I say, childlike and fantasy.
You're a fan of
connected.
children. I mean, you're able to connect very well with children. I know.
Yeah. and with the universe.
That's right.
And just,
I know you love nature, so
I started
writing about this would be an easy task.
So I started to write about nature, and then it's almost, I have to say that when when you're in tune with your creativity, your creative heart, you are in tune with the universe heart. So everything, when you are following, you're brainstorming ideas, you're actually also connected to the God heart, the universe, which brings lots of ideas through from our higher self.
That's right.
Yeah. So I've got to say that because my heart is so open, I started to write down, and to be honest, I was ill. I caught a mysterious illness, and I was in Malta, and I had to have a whole month of work. And I was bedridden. I couldn't even get out. So all I could do was just write. So I wrote Star Child.
So writing has been your passion since childhood.
In script form. No, not script form. A pen and paper.
I mean, writing has been your, hobby, your favorite.
Yeah, I mean, it started like with songs and everything, and
right.
It's progressed. It has definitely progressed, and I think once you begin the journey of what you want to do in this life, then you have to, you begin, and then sometimes you've got to also understand you have to go off track.
That's right.
To come back on track more stronger, to be able to carry through and deal with even stronger things and even more powerful things that are offered to you, so that you are able to remain grounded.
Has Star Child lived up to its expectation? Has it lived up
Star
to
Child,
yes.
has it been what?
Has it lived up to its expectation?
Yes. So Star Child is really about how can I say, a child in the cosmos that ends up traveling, finds Mother Earth, and Mother Earth is crying. Her children have been misbehaving like toddlers in a school, and they've just been running around and doing all what they want, not caring about her, yet she loves them. So she's complaining, my children are not listening to me. I love them dearly, but they're not. So Earth is called Gaia in the story. And what happens is Star Child says, oh, I'll help you. So she comes down to Earth and she meets Seraphina and Indigo. Indigo's a fashion designer. And she says, I'm here to help Mother Earth. And so it begins where she starts to meet all different awakened and human beings that have got a lot of heart.
That's right.
At the same time, her father realizes she's missing, so he sends a distress signal, goes to Planet Light to see the Golden Healer with the crystallites. I named them the crystals, but I named them the crystallites. And he goes to say that his daughter's missing. She hasn't returned back from astral traveling in the cosmos. So the Golden Healer looks at the crystal maze and sees danger coming in to come and annihilate Gaia. And it's lower astral beings that are finding that Gaia is weakening because her people are not emanating enough love. So the story is about fear and love.
Your vision will fit very well here in Ghana too, and Africa, because most of our children are rejected, most of them are in need, most of them are not getting the love they need as a child, and it has affected a lot of them. So I think these vision will really sit well with our country and
I would
part of
love
Africa.
I would love to give copies. Like, I mean, it's ebook because to print it is very expensive, to be honest. Because even though it's on Amazon, it costs like £11, 11p.
That's right.
Wow, that's ridiculous. That's crazy. And who can afford that all the time? It's. I mean, I couldn't,
That's
but
right.
I can definitely, honestly, Dr. Lawrence, and I say it on airways, I will give you the ebook to
Thank you.
distribute.
Thank you so much. We'll be
Because
glad
the
to.
children need it.
That's right.
The
They need
children
it.
need it.
Yes. Thank you for
And
the love
also,
for
I have a
children.
musical, the musical Star Child,
That's right.
which I've done with Lottie Agar.
Okay.
And yeah, and it's a musical containing pop, rock, classical, hip hop, all
Okay.
different genres,
Wow.
world music, and I have the songs already there,
Amazing.
both me and Lottie. So I staged it in Malta. Again, my manager Rocco, he put 15,000 into it, and where I was able to stage it, even though it didn't make any money. Story of my life, but that's going to change one day. I'm being honest. I'm being really transparent here. I don't want to hide anything,
That's right.
And yeah, so it's a musical. So I did this with a Maltese young performance school. So that was lovely to see that happen. And I haven't really. It would be wonderful to actually work with some children over in Ghana where they can learn the songs
That's right.
and sing them, and because the beings are all diversity. They're blue skin, they're green skin, they're pink, they're, oh my gosh, they're all different colors. They're rainbow colors because they're a race of beings.
That's beautiful.
And
So at the end of the day, I pray that all these vision materialize and nature will enjoy from this whole thing. I'm happy. I'm super excited. So Women of
do you know
Heart.
that?
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, Women of Heart.
Women
Wow.
of Heart
Well,
Awards, December 2020.
yes.
Divine Feminism Award. How did you
Yes,
win this? Were you excited?
Very excited. Basically, I didn't know Her Excellency Dr. Desiree Richardson. I was introduced to her by the late Philip Chan, who's known as the Golden Social Connector. I mean, he's not with us now, bless him. But he introduced me to her, and we got on well. And she said, I'm giving you an award. I said, what? What for? She said, because of all the work you do, and I find you a divine feminine. And I went, a divine feminine? What's that? She says, it doesn't matter. I'm giving you this award. So she did. She awarded me with the divine feminine, and we've remained friends since.
Okay.
She's a powerful woman. She has such a passion, and she has really awakens strength of people's passion and purpose, and she awards them through her branding of Women of Heart Awards and the Face of Woman of Heart Awards as well. So it meant a lot to me. And then there was a big gala, which I helped to prepare last year in November, which was amazing because she awarded 88 women global. Phenomenal.
That's right.
She even awarded Dr. Jacqueline, lots of other people, so many.
So you are now the UK ambassador for Women of Heart Foundation.
Yes.
So what
Yes,
impact
that's
have you
a true
been
honor.
able to bring to young girls from abused background to find soul voice to empower themselves?
Yeah, it's well, to be honest, it's a program that we're going to start.
Okay.
We are going to start because the Woman of Heart Foundation is the charity to help women and their children, and to help them coming from abused backgrounds. So it's a program that is going to start. However, it takes time for a charity, especially over the UK, to begin. So that's definitely working progress. However, it's helping so many people. I really am, whether they from all different walks of life.
That's right.
I don't turn people down. I'm always listening to them, and I help them to connect to their creative heart, to connect to who they are.
All right, so I'll be wrapping up with your presentation
Yeah.
aspect, you as a presenter. But before I touch on that, your new music video song, A Song for You.
Yes.
Is it a song for your sweetheart or for the global world? What was the inspiration behind this song? A Song for You. For
A song for you. It wasn't. It really. To be honest, it was about how much I loved being.
So you were inspired out of love to write this song, A Song for You.
I was inspired.
I'm just curious.
For a child.
Okay, I'm just curious about the title.
I carried through 9 months, but didn't have the experience of the child being born into this world.
Oh, so sorry, so sorry.
So A Song for You. I wrote a song for you.
Wow. I can see you are getting a bit emotional. So let me go for a break whilst you play your song. I mean, I love this song. Viewers, I'm still having chatting with Dr. Madalene Chan, all the way in the United Kingdom, on Coffee Chat with Papa Law Perfect. Let's listen to this beautiful song by Dr. Madalene Chan.
Watch me now, I'm out of control.
From TG Publishing.
Okay.
Now TG Publishing were behind Barbie Girl.
Okay.
Aqua.
Okay. Wow.
And the cartoons and Ace of Base. Yeah.
Broadcasted on AATM TV, on Sky TV for the whole of was having enough airplay on Sky TV.
But it wasn't the song you played.
No. This your
the
new
one that
song,
was
right?
played.
The song at the background is your new song,
All
right?
about the music.
But the song at the background is your latest song, right?
The new song is